Look, you'll never see you really what's the problem. Always putting shit on me to never solve them. Why the fuck you get married to just involve them? I showed you who I was before you took me to that altar. So, don't scapegoat me for the way you've been moving. Cause I see now you haven't changed since the day we met and probably never will. That's why you running back to what's comfortable. Complacency. And you forgot I'm the type to leave a nigga behind if he choosing not to grow with me. I hate stagnancy. I hate stagnancy. And you dead to me. And I'm glad we couldn't even afford wedding rings. I hate stagnancy. I hate stagnancy. And you dead to me. And I'm glad we couldn't even afford wedding rings. Yeah. And you ran back right where you belong in that pitiful cycle. I tried to pull you out of in return. You tried to pull me down, and I couldn't care less about what a bitch have to say about me. And she ain't half of who I am, it can never be. But I ain't really mad at him, cause of what was mine was really mine and wouldn't have been so accessible. I'm getting harder to tame as I prepare for the fame. That's why it's getting easy to treat me as if I am the one that's disposable. But I ain't never been replaceable. When we met, I started to love myself. That's why a nigga tried to make me feel how he felt. But you're no longer breaking down my worth because you question yours. They say that people that hate themselves, you only destroy yourself, thinking you can love and heal and back to hell. I had to learn the hard way, and I almost lost myself. That's why I thank God for being there the whole time. Every time I felt alone and unaccepted. Every time that I deserve grace, but ain't receive it. But I know that He's using this all to build me. And that this was all a part of my purpose, just to prepare me. That's why I'm glad that you dead to me. Yeah, you dead to me. And I'm glad you couldn't even afford wedding rings. Yeah, you dead to me. Yeah, you dead to me. And I'm glad we couldn't even afford wedding rings. Yeah, you dead to me. Yeah, you dead to me. And I'm glad you couldn't even afford wedding rings.